killer instinct. Did you feel like you had it out there today?
Today I felt pretty good. And about 300 meters into it, I was almost like, wow, is this the championship? Is this it? And when it came time, about 4 meters to go, went through about 53 and I felt pretty strong, felt pretty comfortable, like the pace hadn't taken it out of me. And then about 300 meters to go, I felt someone trying to pass me on the outside, so I knew my spot wasn't safe. So then I threw a little bit of surge to kind of accelerate. And then at that point, I started to pass Momo from Arkansas. So once I knew I was passing, I should just kind of commit to it. So I made a small move to get in front of him, and then he responded. So then I made a more aggressive move to really get in front of him. And I passed him about 200 meters to go. And then I tried to accelerate just a little bit, just to wait with about 100 to go. That's when I was turning it on, going all out. And about 40, that's where I started to tie up. And I was just, please don't let Cass pass me. And I was running it in, I couldn't see him on my peripheral at all. That's when I knew I was relatively safe as long as I could finish it in. And I did, so I'm just thankful.
You knew Cass was chasing you though the whole time?
Yeah.
What was that feeling like, trying to just get there before he did?
Yeah, I mean, when I raced him at Penn, I was again reminded how tough a competitor he was, and how strong he ran. And I felt him kind of touch the back of my shoes at about 250, so I knew he was there. And then with 100 meters to go, I looked on the Jumbotron and I saw him right on my tail, so I knew he was still there to the end. And that made me know I had to work my hardest and I had to give it my all through the line.
How's it feel to sweep the indoor, the outdoor?
Yeah.
You're the man this year for the 800.
Yeah, it's beautiful, it's wonderful. And after the race, I just kind of put my hands up like, thank you, It's a real blessing to have this honor, and it's tough. It's tough for guys like Kaz. They're so talented. It's tough for other athletes in the field. There can only be one champion, but I'm thankful it's me. I'm thankful it worked out this way. I'm not going to look back and move on forward.
Well, first 800 outdoor title as a senior in your last college race here, and to get your first outdoor national title as a senior.
Yeah, it's certainly a delight, and it's kind of one of those things. I came to Oregon with big goals and big expectations, and you kind of look back 4 years ago and you say I can accomplish those things and do that. It's a joy and it's just a lot of pride.
You came in as the high school record holder and had these records in high school, and people were kind of expecting it right away, and you kind of conclude your career by giving them what they wanted.
Yeah. I was a state record holder. That was a big accomplishment.
So you're defending indoor champ, and then you're on your home track closing out. How heavy was the load and the pressure on you this weekend?
I tried to maintain it. I tried not to think about all the negatives, just the positives. But I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, just visualizing the race. And I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning, just visualizing the race. Every time I woke up, I was just thinking about what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So certainly a lot of pressure, just in my mind and in my head, but I didn't want that to be to me.
Did it go as you visualized it?
Yeah, pretty similar. I wanted to ride in second place, I wanted to ride the front. I was pleased with that result.
Well, at the beginning of the season, you've made a statement saying that you want people to know that the 800's got to go through you, given the 2 third-place finishes, and to win today. How proud are you in your journey and the fact that you backed up your statement?
Yeah, it's always pleased to talk the talk and walk the walk. And I feel like the way I ran my race, I ran it from the front, I ran it relatively smart, and I controlled what I was doing. So, it's pleased to be able to do it, and it's pleased to be able to do it well. So I'm thankful I accomplished that. And, I was tired when I finished, so I'm thankful I ran my hardest too.